Hey everybody, Glitch here, and welcome back to Monster Train 2. Last run, unfortunately, we fumbled a Hellhorned run. Such it is. I've played a little bit since as well on top of that. But I believe last time I said I would do an Awoken run, which I haven't played with in a very long time. And I was going to pair them with the Luna Coven, because I feel like the heal plus the conduit plus well, more healing, to be honest with you. I feel like that might be good. I also feel like probably pairing them with a Lazarus League is fine. Healing through reanimation, that type of thing, it's probably strong, right? So that's something we could try. But not right now. Right now I'm going to try this. I'm going to throw Malika's Shifting Pyre in there. Very, very low health heart, which is concerning. Actually, Winged Spirit could also have some value here for high health, high survivability units. Pretty good, right? But I'm going to stick with the Pyre. The Pyre seems pretty insane to me. It's pretty low health and pretty low attack, which is concerning. Well, I guess they all kind of start at 35, right? Yeah, so it really isn't that low. It just lower. But yeah, all right. Let's get going here. All right, what do we get? Eternus, Chosen of Entropy. I think this is my least favorite one, if memory serves, because it has those stupid 12 attack, damage, shield 2 guys, which are really tough. And so I'm gonna need some AoE. I think it's that guy. I believe it's him that has that. Let's see, what did Archeon get? Rage 2 on Siphon. So as long as stuff isn't dying too much on his floor, it should be fine. Maybe some sap, something to slow him down, I don't know. Beefy units, and then Holy Feed, that's kind of whatever. Not too worried about it. Steel Enhancer. Sure. It's +4 and +4. Sure, whatever, fine. 0 mana, seems fine. Silver Strike deals 25 damage to the front enemy unit, and Full Moon deal damage twice, so I'll need to watch cycles. And then the Silent Sentinel is a fantastic frontline. Probably with our Awoken chap. With our Sentient. He's probably going to be the front line downstairs. So this guy probably goes upstairs on second floor. Right. Let's look at our upgrades. I don't know what we're going to get here. I haven't played too much with these guys. Draw 1 seems nuts. But it seems nuts for a cycle heavy deck. I feel like I need... This guy has 0 attack power. I feel like I probably need some offense, right? I mean, that is offense, but it's not as fast. The Steel Enhancers will help with that, though, right? Let's go with the spikes. I don't know. I feel a little bit uncertain about going with the draw 1 without having a good reason for it. Standard Monster Train lag, still haven't figured that out. If anybody happens to know, by the way, please. Like, that'd be very helpful. And then what do we get for the Horde? Equipped units gain armor 10. I don't have any equipments right now, right? Nope. Nothing yet. And then cards and reward packs and unit banners come with a random upgrade. That might actually be nuts, right? Because with Malika's, it might go crazy. If it stacks, so we might get like fully upgraded units. This probably is better for the run as a whole, because this is random upgrades which you can't control. That also means I'm locking myself. If this works away, I think it will. I'm kind of locking myself out of choosing my own upgrades, so that could be bad. However, I'm gonna do it because that sounds super memey and funny, and I want to know if it works. So, Capricious Reflection, it is. Let's get into the first combat here. Titan Skin 1. Titan Skin 1 kind of dangerous with what seems to be a low attack values kind of team, but what's the worst that'll happen? Start over. Oh, spooky. Alright, this is good. I guess I could put him at the bottom, right? 10 attack, big beefy 10 attack minion, right? What else is gonna join that here? 2 Spear Stewards? No, not 2. Can't fit 2. So it really is Spear Steward or the Sentinel. What a Spell Slam 2? Spell Weakness 1. Do I have any... Yeah, Silver Strike would have some good synergy with it. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, and then put this guy up here. It's all about the train stewards, the boys. Alright, Titan Skin 1. Which means I can't deal any damage, right? Yeah. Makes sense. Unless I Spell Slam. I believe, right? I could be wrong about that. Let's Steel Enhance right here. And that instantly gives us quite a bit of reach, just because our big frontliner can now attack instead of not being able to, obviously. Let's Spell Slam here. I should probably save it, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to rip it. And now that'll kill that guy, right? Yeah. And then deal a whopping 2 damage to him. But it gets... oh no, it doesn't give rid of the Titan Skin. I'm thinking of another ability, I'm fairly certain. Put some regen. Well, why not? Regen 2, whatever. Hey! Another new team to use. Cool. Alright, well, unless we get a way to ping him. Hey, look at that. We got a... Ooh, I should not have done that. I automatically assumed I had our trusty salve, or whatever that's called, the relic that lets you play these for free. But also, hot take, I have the mana for it, so whatever. Unfortunately, we're going to burn a ping there, which means we can't burn a ping here at all. Yeah. That's very unfortunate. This is getting, I'm not gonna lie, it's getting a little scary here. Probably just do that. Just a little bit scary. Very low attack members here. Yeah, Titan Skin 1. We knew Titan Skin 1 was gonna be tricky. Steel Enhance. Now hold on. Let's think this turn through just a bit. Oh, that guy's he's going up all the way. I don't think I can stop him, right? Even with the Spear Steward. Yeah. Deal 25 damage to the front enemy unit, so this could Raffle Stomp this guy, right? That doesn't do nearly enough there, right? Yeah. I think we put our gentleman there, anyways. I mean, it has to be this, right? Yeah. And then he dies, and then the whole floor dies, and then we're okay with that. We heal here, and we don't cast anything else. We're okay with that. We're taking, for sure, we're taking fire damage, but... No. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Got blasted. Well, there's the boss. No way he dies. Yeah. But, if we Silver Strike, he dies. But, we're in the wrong cycle. Unfortunately. But if I don't Spell Slam now, I mean, what am I doing, right? Put our Spear Steward up here. And then, what are we doing? There's no real point in... Yeah. We have to Spell Slam to be able to do that, which is fine. And then, there's no way we can handle this guy, right? No. So we're going to take a little bit more damage, unfortunately. But, it is what it is, right? Maybe we just heal once here. And then... knock him down a peg, right? He's almost dead. See what happens here. Ah, the sweet sounds of the slap fight. Alright, so we take 2 hits here, right? Yeah, sure do. It's kind of tough going in here with not full cards and not full relics. I assume it helps. we're gonna get rid of our Vengeful here. Our Silver Strike carries us, doesn't it? Probably. The Witch Weaves do nothing. Yeah, they carry us. Congratulations, a winner is us. Slab fight. Bonk. The Sentinel. Whoa, the Train Steward. Whoa. Alright, so let's see what happens here with our Capricious Reflection and our Malicus. Yeah, so that's what I was expecting. So things get double upgrades, pretty much, for this combination of stuff. Oh, so this is Permafrost and Holy Stone. 3 health to friendly units and deal 3 damage to enemy units. That is AoE. That's useful. Permafrost holdover plus 4 and spikes 5. I like that quite a bit. And then Restoration Detonation. Restore 15 health to a friendly unit, deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 5 times the amount healed. 0 mana and it gains Consume. I think I'm gonna... I want this one, just because it sounds cool. I think I'm gonna get this one. Because it's AoE and I know I'll need it for Seraph. It's not a lot of AoE, but it's AoE. So let's solve that issue quickly. The Eclipse Chamber, notably no upgrades, which is kind of a bummer. Alright, what do we got? Bloody Moon. Consume, deal 45 damage. Slay gain 2. So it's a little bit cheaper, and then Gravity. Descend and Ascend. It's got Spell Chain, and I don't remember what the other upgrade does. Power Stone. So 15 damage. So I could do 2 of these. I could pop 2 of these back to back. And the Eclipse Chamber. Do I have anything that benefits from New Moon effects? I have a silent unit, right? So he would get beefy. My good old silent boy. Yeah. That might be worth it. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of these two. The 2 energy, though. I know with the Eclipse Chamber, but I'm uncertain about it. And there we go! Stygian Guard. The Ancient Guard of the Stygian Sea emerges once more. Mystical Sirens and Ancient Totems work together to eliminate the hostile Titans from heaven. I pretty much never got to use the Stygian Guard. I unlocked them. I think I may have done one like half-hearted run in MT1 with them. So they are, for all intents and purposes, they are entirely new. And then the Melting Remnant and the Umbra are entirely, like I didn't even touch them ever, entirely wholly new for me. So that'll be cool. Alright, upgrades. So this is going to be weird because the upgrades, the cards that will need upgrades by and large are the cards that I started with. Everything else, for the most part, will be upgraded. Let's go Awoken. I want to see more Awoken stuff. They're the new-ish, newer to me clan. Just makes sense to go over here just for funsies. And that's not what you want to see necessarily for a sweep card, but that seems pretty strong. This bottom floor probably goes crazy. Quick Conduit 5. I mean, this is a good tank, but I think I already have good tanks, right? What did I just, well, with the rejuve thing, right? Nah, but it's Husk Hermit. Sweeper. If I can get quick on this guy somehow, which I know he has upgrades, but I feel like this is it. I'm gonna take it. And then Merchant of Magic. Alright, so... Well, that's... well, that's something, I guess. The Silver Strikes could get buffed, right? Dust and Magic Power? Probably good, right? Yeah. And then, do I want to Permafrost anything? Probably not. I think I would rather reroll here than anything. More than likely. Holdover would be great on these. What does reroll get me? 130? That's still quite a bit. I didn't get holdover. I did get double stack though. which I can't put on because it's not a status effect. Bummer. I thought it would work, to be completely honest with you. 20 magic power and consume. I don't want to consume that. I kind of want to have some damage. Let's do that though. Yeah. And then I think I'm good. Removal. I don't think I have enough units to remove yet. Actually, I do. Because the Sentinel will take the place of one of my shield stewards, almost assuredly. And then he's probably going to get backed up by either a 2 and a 1 or a 3, which means one of my stewards is now redundant, right? That is unless I've made a terrible mistake. No, I have not made a terrible... Well, not yet. I haven't made a terrible mistake yet. Yeah, let's get rid of a steward. Seems like a good use of our cost here. Final chance to upgrade something. Maybe a Witch Weave would be okay here with Consume. I mean, I have others, and I don't have Conduit just yet. So just having this nice buff. I have others, right? Sure, why not? Alright. That's fine. Next. Enemy units appear on each floor. Really scary. Really scary. I have the 1 AoE. But if I don't draw it right away... Oh, and I just picked up a sweeper? Yeah, okay. Let's do that. But then does that mean I'm putting the sweeper elsewhere? Probably. Does that mean I am inverting my floor? For right now? Maybe, yeah. And that means my bottom floor is gonna get trashed. Pretty much. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Plus, I can't back him up now with, yeah. Dangerous, very dangerous. We'll see what happens. I can't take a bunch of these idiots meleeing me, right? I can take, there's almost enough of them to kill me outright. That seems too dangerous. So I think I have to put the sweeper to where he'll take care of it. So there's 4 of them at the top, right? So that's 12 attack. Oh, and he has to go with a Sentinel. Oh, but that's okay, because the Sentinel will be able to heal with his spell slam. So maybe it actually works out. This dude is huge with that buff. Large lad. I'm gonna do this. I'm not going to summon the dude down here. I'm gonna hold out hope that I can get a steward in there. Which also means I'm not playing this shield steward. See what happens. Yeah, so this is scary. This is a little scary. Oh, they're the Forsaken. Did not draw into our AoE. These guys are all toast, so it doesn't matter. And this dude will heal. One of these will die. What are we doing here? First to third floor. Is that actually a benefit for us given the sweeper? Probably not, right? We can absolutely decimate this idiot. I think we can wipe this floor, actually. Right? Something like this. Yeah. This floor just dies. And if the floor dies, I could prevent my dude taking 6 damage. I think I'm okay with him taking 6 damage because I'll be able to heal him. That actually means I can expend some resources here and make sure that my middle floor takes a little less damage. That looks good. Oh, sorry. Yeah, big sweepy boy. Cool. I would love to be able to bob him. And I have a sweeper, so I do. I forgot about that. A little, just a little bit. We probably play our Vengeful Shard, which is unfortunate. Because that means we have 1 less mana to play here. No, it doesn't matter actually, because I can't play my steward anywhere. So we have just enough mana. We probably wait for the next turn to take those 2 hits, and then spell slam. Question is, what do we heal here? We probably Witch Weave so they don't reach the... yeah. Does he die to this? No. Doesn't matter, we do it anyways. And then we Witch Weave there, right? Yeah, that would be the sanest choice. No haste for you. Yeah, I think I heal my, like, actual important unit. Since I have a spare shield steward, I'll eventually draw into him, right? Hopefully with enough time if he dies, but we'll see. Bonk. Yeah, we're chilling. Big chilling. Big chilling. Double steel enhancer. Pretty crazy. There's our glimmer. So we do this here, because we're not likely to expend spells. We just want to further heal. And then, where's my... I guess I don't have another steward. That's okay. Do we care about that guy? Probably not. I think we save our glimmer for next turn. We do, however, Witch Weave right there. Do it like that. Yeah. Absolutely, you do it this way. Just a trade there, no big deal. That guy goes upstairs, but we're not worried about it. May I be as unmoving as a rock. This does nothing. Could put it upstairs, right? If it does nothing, I might as well put it upstairs. But before I do, so this is bleak. This is very bleak, actually. Yeah, this is tough, dude. 21 damage. Why? Oh, right, that's the Surge Stone one. I was like, wait, what? Huh? I mean, we do 21 damage to the boss, surely, right? Yeah. This has to be correct, right? Helps us out. That guy dies. Nothing there. Eclipse Chamber might mean that we actually kill the boss before the end, to be honest with you. Because he's not looking too, he's not looking too crazy there. He's not looking too damaged, so that's kind of worrisome. Oh yeah, we deal damage here, and we heal just to do a little bit more from our sentient. And then we in turn, I don't know, man. Oh, because he gains a lot of armor. That's why. Well, there goes all of my champion and bottom floor. This is looking just a smidge dire, to be honest with you. I might keep the Glimmer until I can Spell Slam next turn on the boss. But everything else probably goes, right? He's got damage shield, so it's unfortunate that yeah. So it does the same thing. Oh, but I won't have it next turn, so I should cast it now. So let's just do that. Just to get more damage on the boss. And then, yeah. And he somehow gains health. We're scared about this one. We're nervous about this one. Yeah, well, we don't quite kill him, but probably with the Steel Enhancer. Is this a don't play the Shard turn, potentially? No, because Regen doesn't matter here, and Spell Slam's gonna hit, right? And like it heals him as well. Yeah. Oh, he dies. Good. We're gonna do it anyways. That means I can't play my. I don't want to take the free 1 damage for no reason, right? And then spell weakness, we would Glimmer to do it. And then I don't know. Oh, 0. Yeah, whatever. It dies. We're okay. Close, but we got him. Bonk. Nice job, sweeper. That guy looks cool. The vine guy. Pretty sweet. Okay, so we got some fully upgraded stuff. Holdover consume. How does that work? Does that mean I keep drawing it? I don't know. Intrinsic and permafrost. So this will just be in my starter hand and be there forever. And then Wildwood Sap, Region 5, consume permafrost. So this is what I was talking about. Like, these are not the most synergistic of upgrades, but they are free. They are free. Of these cards, I think I'm going to pick this one purely to see the interaction between Holdover and Consume. And also because, you know, advanced deal 23 damage. Seems pretty good. And then what do we got here? Starstruck, Intrinsic, and Spellchain deal 5 damage. Apply 5 days. I wish this hit the whole floor. Like, it kind of looks like it would, right? The Meddler with Avarice and what is the other thing? Gain Incant, gain armor 2. What's the cooldown on Manipulate? So armor 2 to manipulate. It is a 1 cost. I feel like I want this instead. Spellchain Intrinsic. It's in my hand to start with. The Daze, though. Daze is really strong. I hadn't considered that. Having a Daze in hand. Tough choices here. Plus, this gives me an Ember. I don't care about the Avarice. I think Incant seems really whatever to get the Starstruck. Cool. Okay. Very tempting to get the Pyre Remains because of my very, very low health. And equipment and rooms, I mean, that's never going to be wrong, right? Yeah, let's go there. Does this matter if I take it now or later? I don't believe so, unless the Darkness dude is percentage health, and I don't think it is. We click it first anyways. Just cause. That's not him, so it really does not matter. Alright, so crystals, entropy crystals. Upgrade a spell to gain triple stack. Permanently gain +5 magic power. And -4, but we always have the entropic crystals of blight. So what could we triple stack here? Days 3. I mean, dude, dazing something. And it's spell chain. Dazing something for 3 turns, right? That seems pretty nuts, actually. Let's look at the other. So permanently gain. So I could just put this on here, right? And then literally, this would just keep gaining power and keep gaining power and keep gaining power. It could also go on this one. That wouldn't be too bad. I think I definitely want it on an AoE though, right? Seems to be the case. So it will probably go on the Glimmer, and then -4. I mean, nothing here really costs. It's between this one and this one. I'm very curious about this interaction. Triple stack on Days 3 on 2 things for free. I would like to try that, so let's do that. Yeah. I've punched Entropy. Actually, I guess I've never punched Entropy in the face. I haven't seen Entropy yet. Doesn't matter. So we got our health here. The Enchanted Chamber probably is the... Ooh, never mind. Triggers and abilities. Is there ever... Is this a trigger? The spikes? Or is this a buff? I don't know. No idea. Not sure in the slightest. Might get it just to try it out. So it's either Spell Sanctum or Enchanted Chamber. Right? With our heals and our different varieties of spells. That seems pretty strong. And our Spell Slam. I am such a huge fan of, like, discounts. I feel like discounts just make make everything go so much smoother. We do have a lot of zero-cost spells, though. We haven't had a ton of issue with playing stuff out, right? And it also very neatly counters this. This is going to eat a lot of my mana during a turn. And the way it goes for me is it's going to be the turn that I need it, right? So I think that clinches it for me. We're going to buy that. I might even deploy it. Do I even have enough mana for that, though? What's my starter mana? It's literally just 4. And I draw my Sentient, which is free, and then Banner Boy, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus this, that doesn't really matter, does it? So I don't have enough mana, right? Unless I don't play one of the stewards. But that might happen anyways. Maybe we don't deploy it then. Oh, wait. Deployment phase does not mean it's free. That would eat my entire mana until I can... So it's not worth upgrading right now. I'm sure I'll run into another one of these. And by sure, what I mean is we check. We make sure. Merchant of Arms... No, we would go left here. Almost assuredly. Yeah. Curious. Unsure. I'm gonna buy this Stoic plate mail. I think it might be a mistake to do so, because I don't actually know if spikes is an ability or a trigger. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it is, because I think triggers are displayed differently. But, you know, could be wrong. So I am going to buy it. Am I going to buy it? I'm waffling. I bought it. What else? Nothing to combine, right? And then I think I'm actually going to keep my money. Because there's no point in deploying it if I can't play it right now, right? So, or is it correct to buy the other room here, too? Remove. This is getting complicated. Whatever. Press the button, pull the trigger, regret it later, or not regret it later. Archeon, the bird, the big bird, the angry bird. Yep. All right, let's see what happens. We put our sweeper downstairs now that he is free to sweep. The Wildwood lives. Wildwood, you mean from PoE? I believe I follow up with 2 stewards behind him, which means this 2 spear stewards, which means shield steward is gonna just hang out. Alright, so like, right here, right? Can't I just triple daze him? And like, isn't that just gnarly for him? Like, isn't this card just gnarly, or what am I missing? Like, I don't know how else to reconcile it other than that. This is tricky because I want my dude attacking, but the correct answer is probably the sweeper, right? Because he hits the entire floor. I have to imagine so. If I want to do the spell sanctum, then I can't play my enchanted chamber. It's funny that I drew them both, right? That's kind of a bummer. I still think it's correct, unless the chamber lets me kill the guy in the front. No, I still think it's correct, just to have it in the field. Yeah, because I think it's gonna be too nuts to not do. All right, I gotta decide on whether or not 4 attack is better than... No, but there's no contest, because 4 attack on everything versus 4 attack on 1, even if he's not attacking, this has to be better. Yeah. I talked myself into it. We probably kill something with that, but first, I mean, literally, he's dazed for 3 turns. 3 turns. Can I daze him again? And he is dazed for until he spawns? There's no way. Right? There's no way that's not the call. Dude, I don't know. I'm going with my gut here. Even though I fully believe dazing this guy is not a bad idea. Right? Like, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? And then I just take care of that idiot. Whatever. There's just... Oh, I shouldn't have used the ping on the back line. Oh well, I kind of forgot. I gotta be honest. Didn't draw my stewards. Bummer. But he's not attacking, so we do that, and then heal our front line. The sweeper takes care of everything. Do we care enough to stop? Hey, shut up. Do we care enough to... If I kill him, does that matter for heal? No, because combat implies that my sweeper attacks. Reading is difficult, is what we have learned on this adventure. Yeah, I just... Seems fine. Does spell slime deal damage? No. So this guy gets off a little scot-free here. Unless I put my steward down, and even then I feel like that's a bad idea. So... I don't know. I feel like the pings here don't really matter. Maybe on the middle guy, he's gonna take 12 if I ping him twice, and then 20. Might help me clean him up upstairs. Maybe. Might be. Yeah. Still dazed. He's still dazed, dude. He's still dazed, man. What are you gonna do about it? 30 health. Why? Oh, that's why. Am I worried about this? Nah, I mean, he's gonna get a 4 hit. That's okay. That's okay. Not a lot of power on my setup right now. Not a lot of power. I think we just regen it up. The question is, do I use this Witch Weave to do anything? Could outright kill this guy. Not take the 4 damage. Actually, this seems appealing. Let's do that. Yeah, just kill that dude. Not let him get beefy. And then, yeah. Nice, sweet. Bonk. Just one hit, it's okay. Still dazed. It's funny, man. I don't know. It's just funny. Alright, so we got just a little bit more offense here. That's good. Do want to play this. Probably do that. And then 23 damage here. Is this... Nah, that's not worth it. Well, if I spell slam, it's 6. That's still not a lot. If I spell slam, it would kill one of them, though. And I gotta use it now before he gets up here, right? So that'll be back up in time by the time Archeon gets over here. Oh, and this is where we find out. Yeah, okay, so I want to use this just for the science, actually. Yeah, I do. Sure. So let's kill one, and we'll see what happens to that. I assume it got consumed, and, you know, it's a waste, but I don't know. Do I use a... Do I use a spell here? Do I use Glimmer here? Purely to avoid one attack here? Maybe. Yeah, sure. That's fine. It brings it down to 1 health. Still dazed. He hasn't done anything. He literally hasn't done anything. He actually, I don't even think he's siphoned, right? Because he can't? Maybe? I have no idea, actually. This is where this sucks. Like, big time. But it'll be alright. As long as I cast down here, it doesn't matter, right? So, let's find out. Right? So, do I lose my spikes? No. I just gain a ton of health and armor. So that's good. Okay. Fine. I think I am gonna play this, just it's tough because I want to play the Eclipse Chamber here. As long as he dies down here, I guess it doesn't matter. That's very concerning, though. Very, very concerning. So he dies here, so I don't need to worry about it. And I don't think I need to do extra damage to what's-his-face. Yeah, we take the Eclipse Chamber L, I think. I think so. So we zap fry that guy, and then everything dies. And maybe we do, actually. Maybe we just deal some damage to Seraph. Oh, he did siphon. That's okay because he's dazed. Still dazed though. I'm hoping we draw the Starstruck next turn. If we draw, can you imagine? Can you imagine how screwed? Oh, he's dead now. I knew that. Definitely. Yep. I knew that. Paying attention. Nothing matters, dude. He just dies. Are my spells? No, they're not free. They're discounted. So I don't want to get rid of my. This thing. I don't. Why am I arguing? It really doesn't matter. He's dazed. Okay, bye, have fun. Bye, have a wonderful time. He literally, so the opener of this literally was, can't they always do that? Because it's intrinsic? So it's intrinsic, that is crazy. That's crazy. Alright, spell chain. Consume, apply 10 health and spikes 8. Oh, you dummy, you didn't check to see what the spell chain or what the holdover consume did. I completely forgot. Oh well, whatever. Duality, attuned permafrost. Deal 10 damage to an enemy unit or restore 10 health, and then attuned means it gains a bunch of magic power, but I have pretty much no magic power. And then unleash the Wildwood. Holdover, intrinsic, restore friendly units to full health. This is 0 mana. Does this mean I literally play it every turn and keep drawing it every turn? That seems pretty crazy. What? What? Yeah, but if you don't have like super tanky units, right, then who cares? I'm gonna get this. I think this might be better. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. And then what do we got here? The Shade Guard is good. A sweeper with 13 attack, right? That's pretty crazy. What is this? Multi-strike, 2 Avarice, 3 incant. What is it gonna incant, I guess, would be my question. And then we got the beefiest boy ever. I'm gonna get this, I think. The incant seems kind of pointless, right? I'm gonna get this because this seems like a funny money engine. I feel like this might be the better choice, but I'm gonna get this. Now here's the question. This is the difficult one. What do I want, mana or space? My bottom floor has this guy and the sweeper, right? I feel like it's space, because I have a lot of spells that are being made free. But man, the deployment Ember would be so good. No, but it's space, dude. It's definitely space, I think. Alright. Well. I'm gonna peek at my Light Forge here. I was gonna end the video for already, but I'm gonna peek at my Light Forge here just to see what's in it. I clicked, even though I wanted to go this way. Can I redo that, please? Well, I guess we're over here now. Anyways. So yes, let's see. Rejuvenate, deal 30 damage to front. Jeez. Yeah. I would like that. Is Rejuvenate a... Then I cannot put the Stoic armor on him. That sucks. Yeah. So who else would I put the Stoic armor on if I... Or maybe that's just a sell then. Because I don't want to get rid of Sweep. I don't want to get rid of this dude's abilities. So... But 30 damage to the front enemy unit, man. And I have a bunch of heal, right? I have a bunch of healing with the Lunar squad. Maybe it is Spike's 25, who knows? Nah, just, I mean, forget the... Yeah, no, let's do this. This feels like it's more damage. Fire health. I mean, I need it. Whatever. Let's get an armory card here. Okay. We give this to our sweeper, and we don't look back. For sure. And then, what do we want to upgrade here? A lot of our cards are just pretty much upgraded to the point where it doesn't matter. Yeah, no, that's awful. Maybe just give it more power. None of these are insane. I think probably just give a little bit more power to our nukes, right? Yeah. More than likely. Yeah, let's do that. And then either a reroll or a purge. And given that I just picked up yet another unit, although I did get more space now, so let's actually hold off on it for the time being. Well, that kind of sucks. I really wanted to go this way, but that is what it is. I want more trinkets. These are good, but I feel like I need a little bit more sauce. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. Fire health? Nah. If we reroll, we will have 90. 90 is an okay amount. It will get 3 of the 4 upgrades. Sure. Spell chain is the one I really wanted. Oh well. -1. Plus 20 and consume. Could do 55 and consume. Nah. I think I'm just gonna do this. And that keeps this very strong. Sure. Okay. 5 gold and a dream. Alright, well. Thanks for watching. Next up, this random battle before KO. No, 2 before KO, right? Yeah, 2 before KO. See what happens. First Awaken run. Pretty fun. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed them. See you next time. Peace.